Hello there, guys. Today we're going to talk about um, Photoshop basic tools. Mm, for I'm only talk I'm only going to talk about some of the basic tools, some of the tools. The first thing here is called the Move tool. Basically, just as the name said, move tool, so it can move things. Let me select this layer here and move it. See, it's just like that, simple as that. Can move things, remember that. Next is the marquee tool. There are many kinds of marquee tool here, but I'm just going to use the rectangular marquee tool. This tool just selects a part of an image, can even be the whole image, seriously. But for example, if you want to delete this part over here, just over here, this part, this image here, if you want to delete that, you can just press the delete key on your keyboard, just like that, after selecting it with the marquee tool. Or you can cut. Yeah, that is just two of many ways to delete something in the image. The next thing is the lasso tool. Just as the marquee, there are many types of lasso tool, but this time still we're going to use the normal lasso tool. This time lasso tool is just like marquee. Its basic use is to select things, select a part of an image. As you can see in the marquee tool, the only choice you can have as selection is a rectangular part, right? Or you can have elliptical, single row, single column. But if you want to like a custom part of a image, you can use the lasso tool. Let's see here. If you want to like select a random shape, just like this, like that, then there it is. As you can see, it selected the one you draw on the part of the image, and you can do whatever you want with that part of the image. You can delete, cut, copy, or anything, just like the marquee tool. The next is the magic wand. Magic wand basically also selects a part of an image. Magic wand is like the paint bucket. It selects the color range that you want to edit, just like this. I want to select this black part here. Just use the magic wand tool and click it. See, this part, this part. Yep. And then just as the marquee, you can do the same. Next is the crop tool. This tool basically like the marquee, but when you press the enter, just like this, it crops your image to the size of the box you made using the crop tool. See the difference? Wait for a second. Let's crop this part only and then press enter. See? So the next tool is called the eyedropper tool. This is like it absorbs the color of the object that you selected in the image. See, you can have this color here, the color gray, and it will be in the foreground color part in this left side. And then the next is the healing brush. Healing brush, it repairs the part of the image. It repairs scratches and stuff. In this case, we don't have anything here, so let me try. Doesn't really work. Nope, this is not a good example. But, I'll go back with that later. Let's continue first. Next is the brush tool. Well, just like in the paint, you can paint in Photoshop. Just hold. Oops. Sorry for that. Let me disable that first. See, just like that, you can paint. That's the basic use of the brush tool. The next is the clone stamp. Clone stamp basically is like a brush tool plus copy command. Just press the key out on your keyboard and then choose a part of your image that you want to copy. How about this part right here, and then release the out button and start like painting. It will just copy and will follow your cursor. See, if you go down, it will also go down. Go left, it will also go left. It's just like copying, just like that. The next will be the eraser tool. Just like the eraser, when you are using a pencil, it will erase the part of the image you select. See? Next is the paint bucket. Just like the magic wand, it selects a color range, but this time it fills the color range at the same time. The foreground color is the color gray, just okay, and we use the paint bucket tool to fill this part here with the color gray, just like that. Next tool is the blur tool. It basically just blurs the image. For example, this one, as you can see, it is blur now. Next is the sharpen tool. I do not recommend using this, but this is just for explanation purposes. I really don't recommend this tool, because if you want to sharpen something, you can just use the filter tool. See, it's not, well, it's sharpened, but the quality is very bad. The next is the smudge tool. Smudge tool is used in making signatures for forums, like abstract thing. Give you an example, just like that. It's like stretches the image to the direction of your cursor. That, there you go. Let me undo these things. Now the next is dodge tool. Dodge tool makes everything lighter, just like this word here. A minute. Wait a minute. Let's try this. Let me paint this part here. Use the dodge tool. As you can see, it's getting lighter. This is the after, and this is the before. After, before. So the next tool is the burn tool. Complete opposite of the dodge tool. It darkens the part of the image. Before, after, before, after. So the next tool will be the pen tool. It's basically used for making path. A path, yes. You can either draw it, then right click. You can do not anything, but you can do some things like filling it, stroking the path, make it a selection, just like the lasso tool, just like that. The next tool will be the text tool or type tool. Just like the names says, It's for typing, just like that. Next tool is the path selection tool. It's not it's used with the pen tool. If you wanna select a path, you can drag it. Yep, just like that. Next is the line tool. Just as this name is saying, makes a line. Lastly, the zoom tool. Well, just like the magnifying glass. Sorry for that. It zooms the image, just like that. Well, I hope you understood it very well. Like if you want to, unlike or dislike if you want to, subscribe if you want to, but I highly recommend to subscribe. I'll have more and more tutorials about Photoshop next in the next days. Yes, so have a great time, everyone.